Welcome to Stuck Rusty, my area-locked hardcore Ironman. The account started stuck in Berthel, and every 100 total levels I unlock a new, randomly chosen area. The goal? Taking on Telos, one of RuneScape's toughest single-player bosses. Last time, I made it to total level 800, which means it's time for another unlock. Taking a quick look over the options here, still got a load of really nice ones. Anything in the kind of Lumbridge, Varrock, Demonheim, Karamja, Catherby would be pretty huge for skilling. That half of the wheel is just generally really nice. Of course, there are still a few pretty useless options on there. I've had a couple of pretty underwhelming ones recently, so it would be nice to get something good here. Let's see how we get on. I'm really nervous. I really want this to be a good one. Senston would be good. Not Priff, please not Priff. Oh, don't do this to me. No, we don't have a winner. No, that's not something. Oh dear. Oh, that's an absolute disaster. Like that's possibly the furthest thing from being useful we could have got, even if we had all the levels, which we're still miles off. The quest series that we need to get to Priff is absolutely insane. We'd need Ardone unlocked, we'd need the Elven Lands unlocked, we'd need whatever area you do Waterfall quest in, you'd need 75 Dungeoneering, so we'd realistically need Demonheim. We'd almost certainly need some quests in Varrock. Oh my word. Well, that's how it works, I guess. Back to the grind, and I will see you in another 100 levels time. Oh, that is brutal. Well, I guess it means we don't get that next time. Yay. Yes, I would like to remove Prifdiness. Go away. Wow. Cool. Slightly higher chance of getting a good one next time. I guess we take it. And I will go do some more training. And welcome back. I don't have a new area to show you because I cannot get to the one I've just unlocked, but what I do have is an allotment. Also got a few daily challenges. Smithing one is quite nice to have. Gonna go ahead and work through those. Mega's back. I still don't have a Dungeoneering daily, but could potentially get a Dungeoneering lamp from Meg, which would be pretty huge. Still getting notifications about Mana Farm, which I can't get to, and a bunch of balloon fragments, which I can't use. All is well. There we go, couple of dailies complete. That is Hunter up to 29 and Smithing level 35. Doing quite well at the Smithing with a combination of dailies and Citadel skilling, despite still not being able to get any Mithril. There we go, straight up to Hunter level 30. Nice quick unlock there. Yeah, Priff is pretty nice. I've unlocked it and everything. It's a shame that I'm never going to get there. I will leave the crocodiles there for a bit, just see how close I am to the next upgrade. Oh, nice. I will take that. Do want to ideally unlock quite a few of these when we eventually do get to the point where I can build some flower baskets and catch the higher level scarabs. It will be really nice to have all these upgrades already in place. Now the cache complete, that is up to level 56. Right, and that is the runecrafting daily done, up to level 49. Going to continue chilling in the runespan for a while, see if I can work up towards level 50 or a little bit beyond. Runesphere complete. Ooh, and that is a couple of runecrafting levels from that. Very nice. Still a long way to go, but given the disaster of the unlock that I started with, at least making some sort of progress. Right, got a few more dailies, quite a nice selection, with my first archaeology one, which I'm just going to go ahead and use a skip token on, and also thieving and summoning, which are both nice to have. And there we go, that was 2 summoning, 2 archaeology, and 3 thieving levels from those, taking me up to total level 825. So, I ended up not getting much time on RuneScape last week, so I haven't been doing a lot of training, Basically just worked through daily challenges, which has got me a decent set of levels. The most significant thing from that probably being that I did hit Archaeology level 10 from that. Managed to hit a couple of Archaeology dailies, getting me a nice chunk of levels there. Haven't hit any Dungeoneering dailies yet, but what I have just got is a Dungeoneering lamp from Meg, which could be pretty significant. Oh, that's really, really close. One more daily challenge will do it. Take me up to level 15 for the Mithril unlock. Yes, do need to actually get a daily challenge at some point, which so far has proved challenging. Anyway, now that I've got a little bit more time, I'm going to go and do a bit of questing. Obviously can't access most of these because they are in areas I cannot get to, but there's, by the looks of it, a couple in the Remington Port Sarum area that might be an option. Bacon! And that will be farming level 20. Absolutely huge progress from the single allotment. I can now plant sweet corn, which should speed things up a little bit. Oh no. No, don't do this to me. Not like this, Eli. No. 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 Oh, that's a pain. We were so very, very close. But I guess I am not finishing this quest today. Or for quite a while. And that will be Divination level 60. The first level 60 on the account, which is pretty nice. Entirely courtesy of doing daily caches. I can now get Vibrant Energy, except that I can't because I don't have access to it. So caches going to continue to be the name of the game for quite a while. Total level up to 865, so making some decent progress. Anyway, I'm going to head over to Alcarid for a little bit, do some mining and crafting training, and then switch over to combat when I get bored of that. Would quite like to do a bit of range training at some point. I have now got a willow weapon to use, which will speed things up a little bit. Obviously still a long way of being able to fletch maple, and don't have any maple trees unlocked even if I could, but willow will do for the time being. That is mining up to level 40, the 5th one on the account, joining what is, mostly a bunch of gathering skills. They're proving to be the easy ones to train at the moment. That's also the adamant pickaxe unlock, and I think Nermoth sells adamant pickaxes, so I can at least get a tool upgrade now. There we go, just about got enough from this inventory. That will be crafting up to 39. Still can't get adamant tools ourselves, of course, because got nowhere to get the ore. Ooh, having said that, north of Remington I can get to. That could be quite exciting. And Luminite I can get to, because that's the non-resource dungeon bit of Dwarven Mine. Can I actually get adamant? I can't smith it yet, but I'm not that far off. Combination of Citadel skilling and a little bit of time on steel could get me up to level 40 smithing. Yeah, I could just skip straight over the mithril and into adamant, which would be pretty big for a lot of skills. Hello Nermoth, can I have an adamant pickaxe? That is still quite a lot of money, but I am less broke than I was last time I was here, so I feel like I'll survive. Wow, you're giving me 150 gold, and I paid 5k for that. What a rip-off. Oh well. That is smithing level 36. Getting really good at smithing mithril, despite never having smithed mithril. While I'm working through this, just having a little bit of a think about the upcoming choice of unlock at total level 1000. A couple of standout options for that at the moment are probably the Southern Desert and Varrock areas. Southern Desert would of course give me access to Menethos, though as I mentioned previously, might just allow myself that anyway, given that I have got the Menethos and Alcarid unlocks. And there is literally, a minute of questing in the Southern Desert in between? Other than that, it is of course a must-have unlock at some point to actually get into God Wars 2 and get access to Telos, so I'll definitely want it at some point. doesn't do loads for me now, admittedly. Like, there's a few skilling options there, a few questing options there. It's got stuff like the agility pyramid, eventually access to Simona as another Slayer Master. Yeah, that's level 35 Slayer, which I could theoretically work up to with Crawling Hands if needed. But yeah, other than those, not absolutely loads to offer me right now. On the flip side, Varrock doesn't really get me anything in terms of must-have unlocks. The big thing there is, of course, unlocking Archaeology. Realistically, I probably will want some relic powers for Telos, so it would be very nice to have for that. But leaving that aside, Varrock is just an absolute game changer in terms of stuff it gives me right now. Like, it's got, well, access to Archaeology is a whole new skill to train, it's got Edgeville for another Slayer Master, it's got some mining options, it's got some rune crafting altars, generally got quite a lot of skilling around and about, and also gives me access to a whole bunch of quests. Some of the ones I've started at the moment, which are blocked on having Varrock access, a whole bunch starting in Varrock itself, also gives me May's Quest Caravan to start getting rewards from that. So yeah, in terms of kind of being a game-changing unlock right now, and really allowing me to progress smoothly up to sort of level 1100, 1200 and so on, Varrock would do a pretty huge amount. The other option would be to look slightly further ahead. As discussed previously, I want probably Mauritania or Trollheim for access to some low-level augmented weapons and armour. Particularly now that I have unlocked Falador for Invention, we'll definitely be wanting that sooner rather than later. Trollheim, other than God Wars, doesn't give me a whole lot. Like, there's a bit of questing there, but nothing that's going to be particularly helpful for where the account is at the moment. In contrast, Mauritania does offer me quite a lot of skilling to go alongside having, well, Barrows and Orexor. It's got temple trekking, it's got a fair number of quest lines, it's got the Ectofunctus for some prayer training, it's got some more mining and divination and Slayer Master, just generally quite a lot going on. So yeah, that could be a really nice option. I am of course still a long way off Barrows, so it might just be a bit ambitious to go for it now. It might be more sort of a level 1500 style unlock, but the option is definitely there. That is level 41 mining. Slight improvement to the adamant ore box, which I'll totally be able to make. To be fair, I am very close to 15 dungeoneering now, so should hit the mithril unlock before too long. There we go. That will be level 40 smithing. Can now make adamant. And gold, of course, which will be nice for a few crafting options there. But yeah, more immediately means that I can start making my own adamant tools. Can upgrade from a steel hatchet to an adamant hatchet, which is going to make woodcutting training so much nicer, and consequently also fletching and fire making. Can also make some adamant melee gear for when I get up towards that level. So yeah, that is pretty huge. This is some rapid mining training. Bones XP, it turns out, is pretty nice. Who'd have thunk? There we go, that is level 42 mining. Ah yes, of course, copper, tin, adamant and gold, the classic combination. Not that I'm complaining, I am so glad that I've got access to this. Was not something that was on my radar at all when I got the Remington unlock all the way back at the beginning of the series, but that is really nice to have. And that is a raid. Don't mind me. I'm just over here doing some mining. Not going to bother you. Absolutely nothing to see here. Though having said that, I hate to break it to you guys, but you're really not doing very much raiding. You are just sort of standing around in a mine doing nothing right now. Which, you know, is alright, if that's what you came here for. You do you. That is mining level 43, up to total level 875, so 25 more to go. There we go, that is an adamant hatchet. Absolutely huge upgrade. Going to keep using up the adamant I've got. I want to upgrade my pickaxe, make a mattock, and then I'll just start working on some melee gear. Another cache complete, that is divination up to level 61, smithing 41. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Cool, taking a break from the mining and smithing for the time being. to go and train some ranged. I will definitely be back at that before too long. It has turned back into being a really nice training method. There we go, range level 35. Taking a short break from combat training to check on the allotment. And I have 2 successful crops of sweet corn, which is very exciting. And that will pretty comfortably take me up to farming 21. That is total level 880, so just 20 more to go. Gonna head back and do some more Chaos Druids. They've been pretty nice so far, honestly, starting to build up a bit of a stockpile of herbs, which is nice to have. Gonna keep going there, at least up until range level 40. Then might go and train some magic for a bit, or could do a bit of non-combat training. Still got the Alchrid crafting option, which is very speedy. Lots of options to get me up to total level 900. That is range level 37, and that will get me rapid fire. Nice. Constitution level 39, and that is range level 38. Making pretty decent progress. That is a combat level as well, and that will be 39 ranged. 15 to go. There we go, that will be ranged level 40. Haven't got any way of getting a yew bow at the moment, but adamant crossbows I could potentially get from the Dwarven Mine shop. I'm going to hang around here at least until I finish the inventory. This is probably a good point to switch back to defense training. There we go, that is defense level 34, taking me up to combat level 50. Very nice. That is level 44 mining. Stop giving me sapphires. Stop it. Ah, thanks. Turns out the sapphires were good enough, because that will be level 40 crafting. I can now get in the crafting guild. That's pretty nice. That will be level 45 mining, which means just 10 levels to go. That is crafting level 41, and mining 46, and crafting level 42. 7 levels to go. This is still pretty slow fishing training, but will be enough to get me up to the next level. Really hoping I'll unlock a level before too long, which gives me some better options. But if not, I will eventually make it over to Menopause, and that will be level 35 cooking. So just 5 levels to go. How much XP am I getting? Yeah, that's pretty nice. Ramping up the magic training a little bit on Ice Warriors, and that is already magic level 38. That is level 40 Constitution, and that will be level 35 Defense. There we go, magic level 39, just 1 more to go. Couple more kills should do it. Still got a piece of food left, so don't need to be too careful, he says confidently. There we go, defense level 36, which means total level 900. That took a while, but given the minor disaster we started with, it is very nice to have made it here. And it is time for the next unlock, so tune in next time to find out just where the account is going next. If you're enjoying the series, please do leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to. But either way, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you for the next video.